is Genelle Smith. I'm the Executive Director at Wellspring Women's Center. Welcome to Taste of Hope. You've made it. I know it's so challenging in this virtual world to sign in and log in on time. You're here for our first ever virtual event. Thank you for being here. Our show starts at 6:30. In the meantime, settle in, get your favorite drink, offer yourself a great comfy position, peruse our silent auction items, and just get ready for the show. We thank you so much for being here and for participating and your goodwill and your love. Thank you.
Welcome to Taste of Hope 2021. We're virtual. Hi there, everybody. My name is Freddie Silveria with FSA Auctions, and I'll be your co-host this evening with Genelle Smith. And Genelle and I are super excited to join you. Welcome to the pre-show. Our pre-show will be from 6 to 6:30. At 6:30 p.m., Genelle Smith and I will be live, and we've got an amazing program lined up for you. Robin Fleming Hale is going to start us off with a beautiful welcome. Then we've got a prayer, followed by a few mission videos and our fund to need. So I want to make sure you're all prepared and ready at home. So if you wouldn't mind going to that link, toh2021.ggo.bid. And if you can register your contact and credit card information now so that you can participate in tonight's fund to need, as well as bid on our silent auction items. And in order to register, you'll go on to that link and click on Get Started in the upper right corner, and then Create Account in the left side. Fill out your email, password, contact, credit card information. You'll all be set. So Genelle and I are super excited to be live with you at 6:30 p.m. As you'll sit back and relax, start to take a look at our silent auction items. We've got the hood quilt made by our women at Wellsprings Women's Center. Really cool item. We've got Tahoe, San Diego, wine. It's all there. So sit back, relax, and Genelle and I will see you at 6:30 live. And have a wonderful evening. Take good care. Cheers to Taste of Hope 2020.
Hi, my name is Genelle Smith. I'm the Executive Director at Wellspring Women's Center. Welcome to Taste of Hope. You've made it. I know it's so challenging in this virtual world to sign in and log in on time. You're here for our first ever virtual event. Thank you for being here. Our show starts at 6:30. In the meantime, settle in, get your favorite drink, offer yourself a great comfy position, peruse our silent auction items, and just get ready for the show. We thank you so much for being here and for participating in your goodwill and your love. Thank you. Hi, my name is Genelle Smith. I'm the Executive Director at Wellspring Women's Center. Welcome to Taste of Hope. You've made it. I know it's so challenging in this virtual world to sign in and log in on time. You're here for our first ever virtual event. Thank you for being here. Our show starts at 6:30. In the meantime, settle in, get your favorite drink, offer yourself a great comfy position, peruse our silent auction items, and just get ready for the show. We thank you so much for being here and for participating in your goodwill and your love. Thank you.
Welcome to Taste of Hope 2021. We're virtual. Hi there, everybody. My name is Freddie Silveria with FSA Auctions, and I'll be your co-host this evening with Genelle Smith. And Genelle and I are super excited to join you. Welcome to the pre-show. Our pre-show will be from 6 to 6:30. At 6:30 p.m., Genelle Smith and I will be live, and we've got an amazing program lined up for you. Robin Fleming Hale is going to start us off with a beautiful welcome. Then we've got a prayer followed by a few mission videos and our fund to need. So I want to make sure you're all prepared and ready at home. So if you wouldn't mind going to that link toh2021.ggo.bid. And if you can register your contact and credit card information now so that you can participate in tonight's fund to need as well as bid on our silent auction items. And in order to register, you'll go on to that link and click on Get Started in the upper right corner and then Create Account in the left side. Fill out your email, password, contact, credit card information. You'll all be set. So Genelle and I are super excited to be live with you at 6:30 p.m. As you'll sit back and relax, start to take a look at our silent auction items. We've got the hood quilt made by our women at Wellspring Women's Center. Really cool item. We've got Tahoe, San Diego wine. It's all there. So sit back, relax, and Genelle and I will see you at 6:30 live. And have a wonderful evening. Take good care. Cheers to Taste of Hope 2020. And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Taste of Hope 2021. We're virtual.
Yes, welcome everybody. Virtual hugs to all of you. If we were in person, we'd be hugging it up right now.
Folks, we're here for Wellspring Women's Center, and we're so grateful you're here with us. If you're here, do us a favor, say hi in the YouTube chat bar. We'd love to hear from you. Look at these, Genelle.
Excited to see everybody here. American Made, thank you for showing up. Thank you.
Folks, my name is Freddie Silveria with FSA Auctions.
I'm Genelle Smith, Executive Director at Wellspring Women's Center.
And we're so grateful you're here tonight. Genelle, look at the love in the chat bar.
Oh, I'm loving this. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Jen. So glad you're here.
Yes, we've got Tiffany and Andy and Kira and Robin and Jen, Yay. Our Wellsprings team, Brad. So many folks, thank you for joining us. We're so grateful you're here tonight for Wellspring Women's Center. You're making tonight happen for us, and this is why we're here.
It is. It's why we're here, and we're here for Wellspring. And as all of you know, Wellspring is really about love. It's about community. It's about connection. Our deep mission is about how we bring people together in a moment of need, in a moment of joy, in a moment of, complete celebration to complete despair. Wellspring is that place for community, for our women and children. It's about love.
Thank you so much again for joining us. We see all of the love. Look at all the love. So much love in the chat bar. Ladies and gentlemen, come in, join us in the chat bar. Let us know your name and how you're connected to Wellspring. We'd love to hear from you. We've got some amazing folks coming in. Francis Freitas. Oh, Francis is here.
Yep. Oh, Francis, thank you. You rock.
Without further ado, folks, our board president, Miss Robin Fleming Hale, to give us a beautiful welcome tonight. Please enjoy.
Welcome to Wellspring Women's Center. I'm Robin Fleming Hale, board president. We're so glad you could join us for tonight's virtual fundraiser, Taste of Hope. Come on in. Wellspring Women's Center was first established in 1987 by two sisters of social services. They had a dream to give the women and children of Oak Park respite they so desperately needed. Since then, it's developed into this amazing place with 4 core programs to support the community. The first is our Nutritious Meals program, which is our daily drop-in meal service. Currently, we offer this program in a to-go format, ensuring the safety of our guests and our community. Second is our Women's Wellness program, which offers case management, counseling, and an art program. Next is our Safety Net Services program, which provides survival services to our guests such as pads, diapers, soap, toothbrushes, toothpaste, and so much more. Lastly is our Children's Corner program, which is currently operating as a learning center to assist the children with distance learning activities. These are all essential services that address the needs of the most vulnerable members of our community. Everything we do wouldn't be possible without you, our donors. Taste of Hope accounts for a large part of our budget each year, and while we're sad we couldn't celebrate with you in person, we're so excited to bring Taste of Hope back this year in an interactive online format. Throughout the night, we encourage you to interact in the YouTube chat, bid on our exciting silent auction items, and donate to our Fund a Need. Your participation ensures that we have a successful 2021 and beyond. We want to make this experience as easy and enjoyable for you as possible. So at any time, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us at the number at the bottom of your screen, or head to our website, wellspringwomen.org, for more information. Again, thank you for all your support, and we really couldn't do what we do without you.
Yes, Robin Fleming Hale, thank you, our board president, and thank you to all of our board members and everybody that makes tonight possible. Pretty cool.
Yeah, very.
So we see you in the chat bar. We love it. So much love, folks. We've got Robin here and Francis and Gloria, Marianne, Tiffany's back. Tiffany, I love this. The message from Sister Claire is so powerful. I got tears in my eyes when I walked in and saw that.
And that's really what it's all about, is this message of how is it that we're able to answer every question with love, whatever that is, in whatever way we can. So thank you for all of those who are moved by that. It's really what we're about.
And folks, if there's anything that you walk away with Wellspring, I think we talked about this earlier, it's the community of love. I had an opportunity to visit with you, and we got a chance to see a few things, and just a really good community. So, yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, a really special thing at Wellsprings Women's Center is we have an amazing piece. And Genelle, if you want to tell us a little.
Sure. So we always start our Taste of Hope with a prayer, and we have a prayer volunteer this evening who is very dear to my heart, Arlith Perez, who is a junior at Cristo Rey High School. She's been a work-study employee at Wellspring since her freshman year, helping out in the hub, and she's offering you this beautiful blessing this evening.
Hi, my name is Arlith Perez, and I am a junior at Cristo Rey High School, Sacramento. What I have learned and being a work study at Wellspring is I have learned to be compassionate and patient. Compassionate to others and patient because sometimes people are going through hard times, and we just need to be there and accept them and, let them talk to us and just be there for them. I would like to say that Wellspring Women's Center has really impacted my life. I love coming on Thursdays. I just love being here. Just super good energy. It's such a great community and with amazing staff, and has taught me a lot of things in the real world. And it has taught me to be grateful for my life and compassionate to others. And I would like to thank Genelle Smith for giving me these opportunities to learn and grow. Thank you. A prayer for peace during hard times. Lord, when my heart is overwhelmed, overwhelm me with your peace. Lead me to you, my rock. Guide me to your word, which gives me strength and refuge. Help me not to run to lesser things. Draw me to run to you first. Help me get into the habit of taking my overwhelmed and placing it under your will. Thank you, Lord, in Jesus' name. Amen.
Arlith, thank you, and amen.
Yes.
Thank you so very much, Arlith and Robin. We see so much love in the chat bar. So many amazing. Look at the love for Arlith. Dana, Tiffany, Nancy, yes, thank you. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome again if you're joining us. Taste of Hope 2021 Wellspring Women's Center. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to do a few housekeeping things as the night is going to start to move very, very quickly. So I want to make sure you're all prepared and ready to participate fully tonight. All right, cool. So here we go, folks. What we would encourage you to do, there's a QR code right above Genelle's head. We have a green screen behind us, and so there's a QR code right up there somewhere. Genelle, if you want to just point up there. So if you want to do us a favor, pull out your mobile device and use your camera app and put your camera over the QR code on the screen. That's going to take you directly to our mobile fundraising link, which will take you to toh2021.ggo.bid. That link is below here. If you have any, there's a lot of logistical tech stuff I've got to, this is the part where
I'm laughing at our commenters here.
Oh, that's
good stuff.
Yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, to participate tonight, you're going to want to put your camera over the QR code with your mobile phone. That's going to take you directly to our fundraising link. Or you can go to that link below, or you're already on there watching the live stream, and register your credit card now. That way you can participate in our live Fund a Need, which will be happening in about 10 minutes after we have a few quick messages. And we've already got over 1,700 in our Fund a Need. You'll see our Fund a Need on the screen here now. Thank you, Tiffany and Karen and Sharon and Deborah, Genelle, Keena, Marshawn.
Freddie.
Oh, well, thank you, folks, for all of your generosity already. We're already almost at 17. We're at 1,700. And folks, you can give at any point tonight to support Wellspring Women's Center by going on to that link below, TOH, which is Taste of Hope, TOH2021.ggo.bid, and click on Get Started in the upper right corner. Then create an account, fill out your contact, credit card information, and you can start to give in our Fund a Need by clicking on the Donate Now button on the side of the TOH link below. And yep, look at that. David Perry with Cristo Ray. Yes.
Thank you, David. Thank
Dave,
you so much.
David Perry, it's so good to see you. Thank you.
And I say that Debbie Woodsworth from Cristo Ray is also in our chat. So thank you for being here, Debbie.
So much love to Cristo Ray. Mm-hmm. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, you've got a little bit of cues on how to participate tonight. Make sure you're registering your credit card now on the link below. And click on Get Started. If you have any questions tonight, you can call that number below. We've got tech support to help you out. If you're struggling giving your money tonight, because we'll take all of your money. If you're struggling for any reason, you can call the number below and contact them and take care of giving over the phone if you'd like as well. So without further ado, we've got a lot of folks to thank tonight, starting with our amazing sponsors. You'll see on the screen here now our amazing sponsors. We want to start off. If you know any of our sponsors, folks, give as much love as you can in the chat bar. As much love as you can in the chat bar. Starting off with our hospitality host sponsors, Silva Family Properties. Charles Silva, longtime supporters. Charles Silva helped us secure our initial location back in 1987. A lot of love. Silva Family Properties. Chase for Business. Stellar supporters. Kathleen Olson with Chase is on our board of directors. Chase employees volunteer regularly at the center and complete in-kind drives for us. Thank you, Silva Family Properties and Chase for Business.
And now our Journey of Hope sponsor. Thank you to the Catholic Diocese of Sacramento. Thank you to Bishop Jaime Soto and John Watkins for the support since 1987 of our ministry. Thank you.
A lot of love in the chat bar. We see all the love for our sponsors, our virtual Tabor sponsors, AT&T, incredible partners, Robin Fleming Hale with AT&T, our board president. You heard from her already. We love Robin. AT&T, thank you, Alice Perez, for her goodwill and community focus. Bhutan Jones, attorneys at law. Thank you, Stephen and Linda Bhutan, longtime donors, volunteers, and supporters. We're very grateful again for Sherry Stuckey and Kelly Lincoln. Thank you, Bhutan Jones. Freitas Martin family. Francis Freitas, I already saw your gift of $100 in the Fund a Need. Thank you, Francis. And our sponsors, Francis Freitas is on our board of directors. She and her family are longtime sponsors at Taste of Hope. Merchants Bank of Commerce. Thank you, Merchants Bank of Commerce. Special thanks to Jamie Kong, production team, marketing coordinator. Thank you, sponsors.
Yes, thank you. For Fritzy Associates, our certified public accountants, Jim Fritzy is a great ambassador and donor. His firm does complete our annual audit, so he really does know that we handle our money well and donates anyway. So great for him. He does a great job for us, and he's a great ambassador. SMUD, again, awesome partners. Thank you to Sabrina Baxter for coordinating efforts to support with in-kind donations, especially hygiene bags, which we're desperate for all the time. SMUD employees volunteer. Sean Wilson, thank you for your interest and support. Crow, Jen Aris, of course, a longtime board member, board treasurer. Boy, Jen, we're so grateful for your expertise in stabilizing presence. Lots of love for Jen. And UC Davis Health, they're partners in Oak Park. We partner with them for health disparity issues, research, and health leadership. Consolidated Communication Foundation, they've been amazing supporters for years. Special thank you to Floyd Jasinski for his commitment to serving vulnerable women and children.
So much love for all of our sponsors and our virtual gathering place sponsors, University of Pacific McGeorge School of Law, the Oak Park Community Partners. Thank you, Molly Stafford, 5 Star Bank, Chris Bosnicker with 5-Star Bank is on our board of directors. Very, very grateful for Chris and UBS and Bruce Pearson, supporters since 1987. So many great people tonight.
Yes, and Institute of Blessed Virgin Mary, IBVM, we're really honoring Wellspring's former executive directors, Sister Judy Illig and Sister Esther O'Mara. Sister Judy's watching us from Chicago tonight. Lots of love to Sister Judy. She called me before and wished us well. The Hoffman family, really honoring Betty Hoffman, who's watching, an original volunteer and donor. Betty taught so many the value of hospitality with dignity and love. Betty's daughter, Marianne Keaton, is on the board of directors. Thank you to our sponsor, Natural Foods Co-op. Boy, are they community-minded supporters. Thank you to Julia Thomas. And then, of course, we have to shout out to and thank you, Mercy Peddlers. We have a partnership with them. We have volunteer peddlers that run out of Wellspring on their great bikes. Of course, Sister Libby Fernandez providing tremendous leadership in our community.
Folks, that's what tonight's all about. There's so many folks that make tonight possible and help Wellspring in the entire year. We want to also thank our board of directors, folks. Let's give a lot of love in the YouTube chat bar for our board of directors, folks. Starting off, Robin Fleming Hale, Jen Aris, Sarah Brass, Annette, Chris, Francis Freitas, Tiffany Harder, Marianne Keaton, Jordan Lopez, Kathleen Olson, Randall Rada, Nikki Wardlaw, and Lisa Reitzman, board of directors. Woohoo!
Yes, thank you, board. And for our staff, boy, I have to give a huge thank you to our mighty staff. Dana Cash, our newest employee and hospitality manager, thank you. Jessica Griffith, our AmeriCorps Vista. Yolanda Halleck-Stevens, our business manager. Missy Kinder, our art program coordinator. Kelsey Long, the women's wellness coordinator. And Kira Moeller, our communications and development associate. They all worked mightily hard on this particular event, so thank you to each of them, and thank you for making it happen every day. Also, just have to throw in a huge thank you to our social work interns who are hopefully watching tonight. You guys really help us out every single day.
Thank you, everyone, and thank you to our event committee. You'll see everybody's names on the screen there now. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much. We wanted to spend a lot of time tonight to thank so many folks because there's so many people that support us all year long and make a huge difference.
That's right.
So without further ado, folks, we've already got almost $3,500 in our fund to need. This is unbelievable. Thank you for the generosity, folks. We're going to be coming back here shortly, but without further ado, to share with you a little bit more about Wellspring Women's Center, please enjoy this beautiful message.
This video is sponsored by Silva Family Properties.
So every morning, as part of our nutritious meal program, women are welcomed here at the center with a healthy breakfast, and the core of that healthy breakfast is beautiful toast made from Freddie bread, the bakery right around the corner here, and hot coffee from Pachamama. And you know, that good quality coffee and that nutritious, good quality homemade bread is so important to what we do here. It becomes kind of the base of whatever meal we serve every morning.
Hi, my name is Cruz Conrad. I work here at Pachamama Coffee Cooperative. Pachamama Coffee is a farmer-owned coffee company based here in Sacramento, and we believe in connecting folks from across the world, from producers to consumers, from barista to customer, and more importantly, we believe that coffee is an incredible tool for community.
So when Wellspring started in the 80s, it was basically just coffee and donuts and love. And since then, we have evolved into the nutritious meal program, but still at the core of that is coffee and bread. And so I know coming in each day, I have coffee and I have bread, and that's where I build my meal from. And to be able to receive those items from local businesses that focus on quality ingredients is so important and so huge for us and for our guests.
Wellsprings is better than a coffee shop. You know, they're guaranteed, you know, it's gonna be hot. It's gonna be delicious, and everything is there. everything you need is there, you know. If you don't like white sugar, they have a variety of brown sugars, you know, substitute sugars for those people that don't really like a lot of sugar. You know, Wellspring got it going on.
Having good quality coffee and good quality bread and that nutritious meal is really more than just making sure people are full. We know the difference between, you know, a high calorie, low nutrient breakfast and a breakfast that is hearty, has all kinds of nutrients and veggies, and that means something for our guests throughout their whole day. It becomes a nutritional foundation and gives them what they need to get through the day, whatever that day includes. That's such a big part of how we convey that dignity and love here at Wellspring.
Yes, community and dignity. Wow. Gwen and Cinco, can we just talk for a second about Gwen and Cinco?
Yes, Gwen and Cinco are major parts of our community and so special in our hearts. And of course, you can always expect the truth from Gwen, so we definitely have it going on.
Gwen, thank you so very much. We appreciate all of our guests. Thank you to our staff, everyone. We love the chat. This is great. So much love for Gwen and Cinco and everyone tonight. This is so cool. Ladies and gentlemen, you're starting to get a better understanding of Wellspring Women's Center for those of you that are new with us. And we're so grateful that you're joining us here tonight. We've got gifts that have been coming into the Fund to Need all time. Stephanie Lynch just came in, Sarah Brass, Margaret, Tamra, Randall, Yolanda, Kevin, Linda, Francis. So many folks making a big difference tonight. Without further ado, folks, to share with you a little bit more about Wellspring Women's Center, Genelle, if you want to cue up our next video for us.
You're going to get an inside look at how we secure some amazing produce. Take it away.
This video is sponsored by Chase for Business.
Well, I come to the farmers market for Wellspring once a month. I think there's 4 or 5 other volunteers, and we each take a turn coming here. At the end of the day, when the vendors are getting rid of the things that they haven't sold, we're able to ask them and see if they'll donate items for Wellspring. And it's good to get fresh fruits and vegetables, something healthy that the guests at Wellspring can eat. All right, let's go. So I do this once a month. Start off at Wellspring, getting the baskets together, coming here, distributing them to the vendors, and then now I'm waiting for them to finish and hopefully load them up with some good things for us to take back.
Hi, I'm Betsy. I work with the River Dog Farm. We're located in the Cape Hay Valley. And I think in general, the 2 owners, as well as myself, and I think everyone who, works for the farm, really wants to give back where we can. And I think that it's really kind of easy to donate, and especially when we have, associations such as yourself or groups that are able to then actually, make food or, hand it out. That makes the donation so much easier. So really, we want to thank you guys for what you do, because I feel like growing it is really easy. I shouldn't say it's easy, but that's the easy part. Whereas you guys are really out there kind of taking care of the community. So we appreciate that.
I became involved at Wellspring back when my kids' school was collecting donations for them. And since then I've become a board member, and I was on the board for 6 or 7 or 8 years. And I'm off the board now, but I still try to find a way to help Wellspring when I can, either buying things to donate, donating some money, or even doing this, volunteering my time.
So once I come in on Monday mornings and see what kind of produce I have, what's been donated, I usually kind of try to make a plan for a meal and what I'm going to make. Then I'll prep all the vegetables, wash, chop, however they need to be prepared for what I'm going to make. It's super fun, kind of never knowing what I'm going to get. You know, sometimes I'll get cauliflower, sometimes I'll get onions, lots of lettuces, different types of greens, just a huge variety of tons of different vegetables. And I never know what's gonna be here when I walk in on Monday morning, so it's really fun to open the fridge and see all that I have there and kind of try to figure out what I'm gonna cook with it.
And the reason that I still continue to help Wellspring is once you go there and visit it and see what takes place, it's hard to imagine Wellspring not being there. And that's always my concern, is if people don't continue to support Wellspring, if it goes away, then all those women and children that are there every day won't have a place to go. So that's my motivation, to try to do what I can to keep Wellspring open.
Yes, thank you, Andy. Wow.
Yes, Andy Thielen, a former board president, still working hard for Wellspring. We can't do it without volunteers and supporters like Andy, and he is absolutely correct. What would the women and children do if Wellspring wasn't there for them? That's why you're here, so that we can be there in the community. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for making Wellspring happen every day.
Yeah, and ladies and gentlemen, as Andy said, when you visit and you see Wellspring Women's Center, you see the power, you see the community, the love. You know, I was just there, was it last week with you, and I had an opportunity to see and walk around and meet some of the guests, and your dollar tonight is going to make a huge difference for many guests like Cinco, like a few more that you're going to see here in a second. So ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be our final video before we get into our Fund to Need. We've got gifts coming in here. Gloria, I see your $100 gift. Thank you. Kira and Stephanie, we've got gifts coming in. And we've got a lot of love in the chat bar here. Look at the chat bar. This is great. Dana speaks the comfort food. Thank you, Genelle. Absolutely wonderful. We love you. Andy, Dana, so many folks. Yes. So ladies and gentlemen, after this video, we're going to get started with tonight's Fund to Need. So do us a favor, if you can register your credit card now, if you haven't already, by going to that link below, toh2021.ggo.bid, click on Get Started. And folks, we're going to get started with our live Fund to Need after this final video, and then we've got a special surprise for you at the end of the night. So here we go, folks, without further ado, to give you your final message about Wellspring Women's Center. This is my favorite video. This is unbelievable, and you're going to really enjoy Cheryl and all of the guests. Please enjoy.
There will always be Wellspring. There will always be Wellspring. There will always be Wellspring in the morning. Busy, preparing food that's great. For those of us who are early or late, there will always be Wellspring for giving. Full of trust, love, kindness, joy, humility, patience is what it takes.
Well, I first started coming to Wellsprings when it was over there on Broadway, across the street from the church, and it was just like, it's a small little coffee shop, and that's been, oh man, many years. I don't know how many, but many. And as it grew, people start finding out about it, that is. Then they got the firehouse here, and they turned it into a refuge for women and children can come and eat and have a place to hang out for a while and get out of the rain and the cold or whatever. So Wellsprings in its own way has grown with the community. They've gotten, people have found out about it. People have donated food, clothes, all kinds of things. So, and Wellsprings turns around and tries to help everybody.
Wellsprings has been my life. Wellsprings have saved me. Wellsprings have took me in. Wellsprings have been so good to me. I used to go to Wellsprings when I was over there on Broadway. Sister Claire, she was there first. So I've been going to Wellsprings for about, it's got to be over 20 years because they celebrated their 25th anniversary. So by then I have been coming 17 years. And so Wellsprings, thank God for Wellsprings.
What brings me here to Wellspring is a change of what a lot of us women are going through, especially now with the pandemic going on. I don't care how rich, I don't care how poor, I don't care who you are, I don't care what language we talk. And we seem to have the same problems, the same struggles. But all I found here is a lot of love.
So Wellsprings to me means love. It is love. You come here and you just feel it everywhere. You leave your problems outside, and it's always going to be love. Like Sister Claire said, whatever the question is, the answer is love. So yeah, Wellsprings is love to me. It's my peace of mind.
There will always be Wellspring.
There will always be Wellspring. I can't do it as good as Cheryl, but wow, ladies and gentlemen, that's what tonight's all about. I see the chat bar is full of hearts. So much love. We've got hearts from Randall, Jordan, Tiffany, CR, Tamra, Stephanie, Francis, Karen, Marianne, Natalie, American Maid, Kira, Wellspring, Jordan, Francis. So many hearts, so many loves. That's what Wellspring is all about. Love in our community. So now, ladies and gentlemen, is an opportunity to make a huge difference together. Randall, Rada in the chat bar, love is indeed the answer. Caitlin, we've got rainbow loves forever. I love it. Yes, so many folks, thank you. So now, ladies and gentlemen, is an opportunity to make a huge difference for Wellspring Women's Center together. Now, all of us coming together with just a small, meaningful gift from our families can make a huge difference tonight. So let me share with you what your dollar can do as you're starting to click the Donate Now button to give to our Fund a Need. Let me share with you on the screen what your dollar can do tonight. At $5,000, you could fund 120 hours of trauma counseling. $2,500 could fund diapers for a month for our guest. $2,000 could fund 930 nutritious meals for women and children. $1,500 could fund 1 year of Art of Being supplies. $1,000 could fund to-go containers for a month. $500 milk for a month. $100 5 hours of case management, and every $25 can make a huge difference. Yes, folks are already given to our Fund a Need, folks. We've got hearts in the chat bar. There's so much love. Folks, Sandra Cash, starting us off at $1,000, folks. You can give at any level. Yes, we've got another 1,000. Caroline Roberts. Ladies and gentlemen, we're $250 away from 6,000. Yes, thank you. Our board of directors coming together tonight at 2,000. Ladies and gentlemen, you can come in at any level you'd like tonight and support Wellspring Women's Center. We've got a ton of gifts already coming in. Folks, to find that gift, yes, in the chat bar, yes, Kira said, thank you so very much. Thank you for all of your help. Jordan, thank you, everyone. We love the support. Natalie Campos, thank you. Yes, John Griffith at $2,000. John, thank you, John. Folks, this is what it's all about tonight. Our community coming together to support Wellspring in a huge way. Folks, we're $250 away from $10,000. Here we go, folks. I'm wondering who wants to join us tonight, make a huge difference. Yes, Corey Ray Rada. Yes, thank you. Randall and Corey, so much love to the Radas. Corey Ray, thank you very much. Kira in the chat bar. Yes, Francis, we're so glad, we're so grateful you're here tonight. Kira's coming in. Yes, Kira, thank you. Folks, now's an opportunity for you to come together and make a huge difference for Wellspring Women's Center. This is for the Gwens, this is for the Cheryls, this is for all of us to make a huge difference and support the services that Wellspring Women's Center does all year long. Now, I want to share with you, as you're considering a gift from you and your family, the impact that you're making tonight. Wellspring Women's Center, as you saw in some of our videos tonight, offers 150 meals full of love every single day. That's a nutritional meal that starts the day off with dignity and love for all of our women and children in our Oak Park neighborhood community. So your gift tonight is going to have a huge impact in so many lives, like Cheryl and like Cinco and everyone tonight. So yes, we've got more gifts coming in here, folks. If you want to make a gift, you can do that now by going to the link below, toh2021.ggo.bid, and then clicking on the Donate Now button on the right hand of the screen. Click there and then find a meaningful gift from you and your family. We've got options $5,000 all the way to the custom amount. You can give the custom amount, and that's any dollar amount that's meaningful for you and your family that you'd like to give. So yes, we've got a $250 gift from Miss Melissa Kemmerer. Thank you very much, Melissa. Yes, another $1,000 gift from Marie Graham. Marie Graham, thank you. Folks, let's show a lot of love in the YouTube chat bar. We've got a ton of folks helping us tonight make a huge difference for Wellspring Women's Center. Kelsey Long, this generosity is amazing. Thank you so. Yes, folks, we got another one. Jackson Properties at $1,000. Thank you very much, Jackson Properties. Folks, yes, yes! We've got more coming in. This is awesome. Margaret, thank you for your $100. Folks, I think it just took us a little bit to figure out how to get it going. We've got energy coming back in. Yes, we love it. Wellspring, Jackson Properties, we love you. Thank you. Margaret, we love you. Marie, Kira, Corey, John, the board, Caroline. Yes, it took me a second to figure it out in the greater. I got it now. Jim, how do I say Jim's last name? Fritzy, I asked Genelle on the side. Fritzy, thank you, Jim. Yes, Kaylin, yes. Folks, we've got a ton of gifts coming in now. Yes, thank you. Folks, we're over 13,000. We're on our way. We're going up even more. Folks, thank you so very much for your generosity tonight. This is great. Yes, Data at $100. Yes, thank you. Folks, this is so cool. Thank you. We see the love in the chat bar. This is such an amazing group. Thank you so very much. Wow. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We're going to give it one final minute here. So here we go. If everyone wants to come together, make a huge difference for Wellspring Women's Center, you can make a huge difference tonight, right here, right now. So here we go, folks. I'm wondering who else would like to come in. I'm going to give you another option for those of you that may want to give but are struggling to give. You can give in the YouTube chat bar by typing your first and last name and the dollar amount that you'd like to give, and then our staff will contact you afterwards to collect your funds. So if you want to give tonight and you're not on the link, you can put your first and last name with a dollar amount. That's an actual pledge that'll go into our Fund a Need. and we will contact you. If you want to give us your contact information, you can put your gifts in the YouTube chat bar, type them in, and we'll add those to our Fund a Need now. And those will be live gifts, real gifts in the YouTube chat bar if you'd like to give there. And also, folks, you can give at Wellspring Women's Center, their website, which we'll give to you later. And you can send in a check after this event, or you can call the number and give your money over the phone too, however you want to support Wellspring. And what do you know? We've got more gifts coming in, folks. Rhonda Staley Brooks, I love you, Rhonda. You support so many people in our community. So much love. Rhonda Staley Brooks, so much love to you. Thank you. I can't wait to give you an in-person hug when we're all moving past. And Jessica Griffith, 100, thank you. Miss Melissa Kimmerer at 50, thank you. Folks, here we go. Let's do one final push. One final push. Here it is. Even if you've already given, you can give again. Let's go see if everybody tonight can give a meaningful gift. If it's $100, if everyone gave $100 right now, we could surpass $15,000 together. So let's do one final push. Here it is, folks. The final push. Let's go. Here we go. I'm going to start us off at $100. So I'm in there. Yep. Melissa Kermer's coming in at 100. Here we go, folks. 15 people at $100. We can surpass 15,000 together. Here they come. Tiffany Harder, Marshawn Thorson. Yes, folks. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 13 more hundreds. We can do it together. Yes! Francis Freitas, Jessica Griffith, Chris Bosniger. Yes, folks. 9 more. 9 more. We can surpass 15,000. Here we go. $100 together. Folks, you all together tonight can support Wellspring Women's Center. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's cheer them on in the chat bar, folks. 8 more. 8 more. We surpassed 15,000. Folks, we've got Caitlin coming in at $100. Folks, yes. We've got another gift. Yes. 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 Thank you, folks. Randall Rada coming in at $100. Here we go. 7 more, folks, at 100. Or you can give $250 or $500. Deborah coming in. Folks, every dollar tonight makes a huge difference. One final push. Kevin coming in. Thank you, Kevin. So much love to you. Janelle. Yes, Janelle. Thank you. Janelle coming in. Folks, 5 more. 5 more. We surpassed 15,000. Oh, here we have the chat bar. 250, Nancy Wallace. We'll check that out. Yes, folks, here we go. Last one. Yes! Wow. 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 Andy and Leslie Thielen, unbelievable supporters. 500, making a huge difference for us tonight. Randall Rada coming in at 100. Missy Kinder at 100. Yes. 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 Janelle, come check this out. Look at this. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Wow, it's amazing. Look at all this. Oh, thank you so much for all this generosity. I can't believe it. I wish I could just, if I could really hug each of you right now, I would.
Virtual hugs. Virtual hugs.
All of you. It matters so much. Every dollar counts at Wellspring. Thank you.
Thank you so very much for all of your generosity. But ladies and gentlemen, you made a huge difference tonight for Wellspring's Women's Center. Wow, this is pretty cool.
Yes, so awesome. I can't believe the turnout and the amazing generosity of all of our wonderful donors, everybody in the chat bar. I felt your love. I felt your participation. It really mattered. It made a difference every day at Wellspring.
Folks, Nancy Wallace at 250, thank you so very much for your generosity. I want to let you know that our Fund a Need will stay open. It'll stay open for a couple days.
We're going to be until tomorrow at 8.
Tomorrow at 8 p.m. So ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to share the word on social media, Stephanie Aguilar, thank you. Nancy Wallace, thank you. Folks, we're 500 away from 16,000. We're so grateful for all of you. Thank you. And we want to thank our sponsors again tonight. Thank you to our amazing sponsors that supported us tonight. You'll see on the screen here now our amazing sponsors. I want to just briefly highlight our hospitality host sponsors, Sylvia Family Properties, Chase for Business, and thank you to all of our amazing sponsors, our board, our staff. Wow.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have been a lot of fun tonight. Our Fund a Need will stay open until tomorrow at 8 o'clock. We see the love in the chat bar. Genelle, any final words for us?
I just want to say thank you so much. You've made a difference tonight, and that difference will make a difference throughout the rest of this year. So thank you, and I hope to see us all back in person, hopefully next year. And so thank you for showing up in this virtual way for our community. This giving really does warm my heart, just like American Made said. Thank you.
And one final piece, folks, we want to let you know our silent auction is still going on. Pretty cool. Our silent auction, I wanted to share with you real quick before we take off a little bit about our quilt. And if you wouldn't mind, Genelle, would you want to talk about our quilt for a second?
Absolutely. It's item number 1. It's an amazing team effort by the American Sewing Guild. We have volunteers that put our sewing program together, and they've shown up throughout the pandemic putting together amazing sewing kits, as well as putting together items to be sold or given to our women. And they created this quilt together as sort of a highlight of what this pandemic year has meant in the hood. What does it mean to be in a neighborhood? We might be isolated in our homes, but we're all connected, and it all matters. That's what Wellspring's about. That's what this event's about. Thank you for being part of our hood, right?
Thank you for joining us tonight. You're the stars. You made tonight possible, and we're so grateful that you joined with us. So again, folks, I'm Freddie Silveria with FSA Auctions.
Genelle Smith at Wellspring Women's Center.
It's been a wonderful evening. Genelle, I'm going to give you the final words to cue in our final video tonight, and as we say goodnight and warm wishes.
So in the words of Sister Claire, whatever the question, the answer is love. Thank you.